Hey babes, what's up? We're back at it again with another video. Welcome or welcome back. In today's video in my channel, which is your channel, we have some new makeup in the house. And if you're ready for today's video, keep on watching. Mwah! Video, you already know the drill. I would love for you to be part of the Stephi Glam or us fam, so go down below and click the little red button so you can become part of it. Yo, look what I have right here. The last new makeup of 2021. I know we're already on 2022, but this is the box that I lost and I got back. Yes, this is all these goodies that I bought at the end of last year to show you guys, to review them for you guys, and I never got to because the box got lost with everything in it. The delivery guy said that he delivered at my front door. He gave me a time, he gave me a day, but he didn't do it. I got cameras in the front door, and trust me, honey buns, you didn't came to my house to deliver no package. We ain't gonna let this makeup go to waste. There's still some good ass shit right here, so let me show you what I got. The only thing I have done is my eyes. Of course, I'm gonna be showing you what palette I used and how did I create this look. The reason why my complexion is not done yet is because I picked up 3 shades out of the 5 shades available from the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Fluid Freestyles Highlighter. They're $28 each. Liquid luminosity. They're supposed to set pretty and endless glow. Let me show you what shades I got. Damn, this formulation sets pretty. Here you have the 3 shades I picked up. The first one, it is Vintage Velour. It's a platinum pink. The one in the middle, it is Side Chick. It is white gold with white shimmer. And the last one, it is Hustler Baby. It is a peachy champagne. I love the shades, and you can perfectly see that the undertones and the color of each perfectly match with the names. Looking at them from here, I'm loving all 3. Look at that reflection they all have. Oh my god, I don't know which one I like more. I think the pinky one a little bit more than the peachy, but I still love peachy. I just love the way you could see the silver and the pink on Vintage Velour. Stunning. And then Side Cheek on dark deep skin complexion. Wow. Baby, I don't even want to imagine that. That's gonna look so sexy, for real. And then I'm impressed with the way they say it's not like the normal liquid highlighters that they stay wet and tacky on your face. This is completely dry. No tackiness, no stickiness, nothing at all. And that's why they look so beautiful as an eyeshadow. I can't wait to put them all over my eyelids. I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty 125 brush. And we're going to start with Vintage Velour. Apply a little bit right here on my hand. And this is a NARS formula with a fresh finish. I applied a little bit and look how pretty it looks. That's a really glowy, but it looks so healthy. That's with and that's without. You can perfectly see the difference. Look at that. I'm gonna apply a little bit more and see if it's buildable. You'll see a little bit of particles of glitter, but they're very fine. And I brought it all the way over here, and it's not emphasizing my pores and my texture at all. It actually looks very healthy, like a glow coming with an in. Look how pretty. Oh my god, I knew that this shade was gonna get me all the way in. Wow. Now I'm gonna go with Hustler Baby. I already wiped up my brush. I'm gonna apply a little bit more right here in the back of my head. About that much. It's what I'm gonna use. No, for some reason I'm not liking this one. You see how Vintage Velour looks so smooth and it's like one texture? Instead, this one, Hustler Baby, it is definitely emphasizing my texture. You see it right there. And it comes off like a bronze highlighter, but you see a lot of the gold particles of glitter. A little bit closer and I lower my lights. This one is a Vintage Velour. Yeah, I think that's the name. And yo, it is not emphasizing my texture at all, not even a little bit. This one is. Look at that. You see how you see all that glitter? and it's really golden. Now I'm just wiping this off so we can go with the last shade. Now let's see what's up with Side Chick. This color is golden. And this one is also giving me a lot more glitter than Vintage Velour. See how you see the glitter? Out of the 3 shades I picked up, I like Vintage Velour so much more. For some reason, the other 2 shades did emphasize my texture. Not that much, but they did, and that's enough for me. I don't know why, because they're supposed to be the same formula. Don't get me wrong, Vintage Velour still have the little particles of glitters here and there, but it looks more skin-like, more like a glow coming within in. Let me go finish up my complexion, foundation, concealer, all that good stuff, and I'll be back so we can try them out on top of makeup. And then I'm just gonna apply a little bit of Vintage Velour. It didn't move my makeup, it didn't lift nothing up. I don't see no ugly patches anywhere. And a little bit goes a long way. Don't go bananas and like apply a lot, because I like how it gives a nice settle, extra but not too extra glow. One thing I am gonna tell you is that you have to apply and blend it right away. It does give you a little bit of room to play, but once it sets, it's set. You're not gonna be able to blend it. Like, you see, this one is fresh, but you see this right here, it is completely dry. Like, this is not going anywhere. So either you're using it on your face or your eyes. Make sure that you blend it right away. Don't let it dry for too long, especially if you're gonna use it on top of makeup. If you let it dry, you will fuck everything up. I'm gonna apply a little bit right here on my nose. I'm gonna be setting my under eyes and my face with this new powder from Hover. I don't have anything from this brand. This is literally like my first thing from them. And this is a radiant translucent powder. It's supposed to be soft focus, hydrate, and it is $28. Oh, I love that it comes with the little like pouchy. How like the bougie brands be coming like with this little like silvery packaging. It is plastic. I mean, I don't really love it, but it's okay. Made in USA. Let me give it a swatch. It does feel creamy, but this is not translucent, and it does look really glowy. Wow. This powder, it is really freaking luminous. Look at this right here. See the white reflection right there? That is all glow that is coming from this powder. I don't have it in this side of the face, and look how pretty and smooth everything is looking. It is not matte because I used a luminous foundation, but this right here, I'm not feeling it. Like, look at this. Eesh, it's like right here. I don't like this powder. And besides that, it is emphasizing my pores. No, this is just not for us. Let me see if this powder got flashback. Let's take a pic. It doesn't really have flashback, but I do see this side popping out a little bit more. Let me take a closer picture. You can definitely see it right here. Look at that. Look how my cheek looks. The same way you see it in this picture, it is the same way it looks in person. It's just like right there. I'm gonna have to match the other side, because if not, I'm gonna be glowing like this in this side and not the other one. Not that I want to use the powder, but fuck, just a little bit right here, like on my T-zone. I mean, for the nose, something like this, it is very pretty. And then on top of it, you apply your highlighter. Here. Do you see that? This is a freaking highlighter. I'm just passing my powder brush through my whole face. See if I can take this shine down. Thank God I didn't apply that much on my under eye, because a setting powder that glowy on your under eyes, it's a big no-no. So for my eyes, I used this baby from Artist Couture. This is the Quickie eyeshadow palette, and this was the last eyeshadow palette they came out with in 2021. You guys know how much I rave about the Supreme Nudes from Artist Couture. This is the bad bitch. A lot of you guys got this palette because of me, and I know that you guys love it as much as I do. The mattes in this palette, they are so buttery, and the shimmers pop like it ain't your business. That's one of the reasons why I am so happy that they came through with the Quickie. This baby, it is $30 and it's made in USA, and I actually love the name. So Supreme Nudes, it's $42. This one is $30. It's only like $12 different, and we get 12 shades here and 8 here. Let me compare both of these babies so you can see the difference in sizes. This is like a baby of this, and it's literally the on-the-go version of Supreme Nudes, the big palette. You see how much smaller the Quickie it is comparing it to the Supreme Nudes, but I just love the fact that they have the same exact packaging. Like, look how sleek, look how thin. So this baby, it is perfection for like traveling, like so easy to just put away. This is not going to occupy no space, and when you dig in inside, you literally have everything you need for traveling. Look at this baby. It's not looking the best because of course I already used it. It's not looking brand new, but this is just so pretty. The first shade, it is Exposed. It is a matte soft creamy beige, and oh my god, yes, same formula that we get in Supreme Nudes. So if you have the big baby, you know what I'm talking about. They're so creamy, and this is the perfect shade for your brow bone, for your inner corner, the tear duct, to bring light to your eyes, to fix mistakes. Look at that. And it's actually showing up a lot on my skin complexion. Now the second shade, it's called Nudist. This is an existing shade. You will find it on Supreme Nudes, and this is a matte soft peachy nude. Let me compare it to the Nudist that we get in this palette so we can see if it's the same exact one, and it is this one up here. Yes, they're the same exact shades, and I am not mad at it that we get them in both of the palettes, because to be honest with you, this is the perfect transition shade for most skin tones. And then Iconic, it is a brand new shade. It is a sparkling brass gold. This is more like an antique brown golden shade. You saw the way it's swatched. Then we have Aesthetic. It is a matte terracotta. And we also have this shade in Supreme Nudes. Look how that swatched. And it's a matte shade. So that shade, it is this one right here. This one is from the Quickie, and this one is from the Supreme Nudes. But just compare them from here. The Quickie and Supreme Nudes. This one feels creamier. And then now we have Brilliance. It is a sparkly pinky champagne, and this shade, out of the ones that I already swatched, this one feels a little bit sunny, like it's just a bit more messy. And he actually mixed a couple of his Diamond Glow to come up with this shade. And then on Dress, it is a matte cool taupe, and this is one or my favorite shade in the whole palette. Look at this. My god, I love cool tone shades so much. And then Supreme 2.0, it is almost but not the same as the Supreme that we have in here. See, I actually thought they were the same, but no, they're not. Let me swatch the Supreme 2.0. Both of them are stunning. The difference between these two shades is that the Supreme 2.0 from the Quickie new palette have a little bit more silver. It's more of a cool tone shade. And then the OG Supreme have a bit more gold. See, you definitely see a little bit of the difference right here. You see how the regular Supreme looks more golden, and this one looks a bit more silvery. They're not the same exact shade. Then we have Mint. It's also on the Supreme Nudes palette, and this is a matte cool brown. This is that one shade that we need in this palette for definition. This is like that extra dramatic shade that we cannot be without. That's that. And now we also have it right here. Boom. I don't know if it is because this is a brand new palette and of course the formulation is fresh, but for some reason these shades, they do feel a bit more creamy than this one from this palette. Here you have all the shades. I love the combination, and those mattes, they're mattes and they look so yummy and juicy and creamy. Wow. Let me bring you all up in my grill and let me show you really quick how I created this look. With my BK Beauty 201, I'm going to be picking up Expose, and I'm applying it in the inner corner of my eye and also on my brow bone, because this shade, it's light. It's going to bring light to your eye and it's going to make it look brighter and bigger. With my Blender Pro from Sonia G, I picked up the shade Undress and I'm building it up around my crease. Like you guys know, I always star all my colors on my outer V. With my mini booster from Sonia G, I'm going to be picking up Aesthetics. And I just packed it on my brush. And I'm going to build it up right here, where the shade that I was just using. And I'm trying not to bring it too high up. A lot of people think that they can mix cool tones and warm tones, and I totally disagree with that. A nice cool tone shade on your crease is going to contour the shit out of your crease, and as soon as you apply that warm tone on top, it's going to blend things to perfection. My Makeup by Ariel 829, I'm going to go back to the shade Undress, and I'm going to build it up right here on my crease. With no blending. I do want to get a lot of pigmentation from this shade right here on my crease. So I'm trying to really build it up. I'm going to go back with my mini booster from Sonia G, pick up a little bit of Aesthetic again. And then now I'm going to be patting the shade right here in the same place that I applied it before. But now we're going to do a little patting motions because we're going to blend both of the shades together. The reason why I'm using a small brush is because I don't want to bring this shade too high up. Now with my Makeup by Ariel 825, I'm going to be picking up the shade Nudist. And I'm using this shade to blend the brown that I have right here. Slow circular motions. Let's clean my brow bone with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Pro Pencil. With my BK Beauty 201, I'm going to pick up a little bit of Expose and I'm going to blend my brow bone. I'm going to be using a little bit of the Precious Opal from Wayne Gash right here on my outer V. So I do want to get a little bit more depth. And I'm back with my mini booster from Sonia G. I'm going to pick up the shade Mint and I'm going to use it to blend the liner. Circular motions on place. With the same mini booster, I'm going to pick up Aesthetic and I'm going to apply a little bit right here. I'm going to be using my Jumbo Blender from Sonia G. I'm going to pick up Supreme 2.0. Let me show you how it looks dry first. And then, of course, I will be wetting my brush. That's dry. Now this is how it looks wet. Yes. Look at the difference. That looks so pretty. With my Worker Pro from Sonia G, I'm going to be picking up a little bit of Iconic and my brush is wet. And I'm going to apply it right here on the center of my lid. This is the lightest green. You see how you see it right there? Yes, it makes a difference even if you apply them one on top of the other one. I'm wetting my Morphe M43 And we're gonna be picking up a little bit of brands for my brow bone. My BK Beauty 204, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of Expose for my tear duct. And then now with my Morphe M431, I'm gonna go back to variants and I'm gonna apply right here on my tear duct. Finish up my under eye really quick with my flat definer from Sonia G. I'm gonna be picking up the shade Undress and I'm gonna apply it on my lower lash. Now with the side of the same brush, I'm gonna pick up the darker shade Mink and I'm gonna stamp it on my lower lash. Really close to my lower lash. I applied a little bit of the same liner from Wayne Gash, Precious Opal on my waterline. It's just brown. And then last but not least, I have Valentino. This is a twin liner gel and liquid liner. It is $40 and this is the shade Black and Rosso. It is a dual-ended brush and one side we're gonna have a semi-matte and this is a signature Valentino red. Let me, oh my god. Oh no! What? This is broken? Hello. Alright, so what the fuck is this? It's broken. It completely came off. But let me just swatch right here. So, I can't even swatch it because it went all the way in. Wow, terrible. And the other side, this is the gel. It's black, but it's not the blackest. It is a little bit messy. It have like a bunch of like gel eyeliner right there. You could see it. So it is leaking. It's supposed to give you high impact, 16 hours wear. And I did use it before and I'm not a fan of it. You know what? I don't like it, to be more straight up with you. It skips. I don't like the way it glides on top of shimmers, which that's how I'm going to use it on top of eyeshadow. And you have to keep going like that because the juice will dry up on you in the middle of you applying it. So annoying. Do me and yourself a favor. Before you buy this and you spend $40 on this, go buy the one from Tom Ford. It's a beautiful liner. We got everything covered. I already showed you all the new goodies that I was supposed to show you a long time ago. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Of all these products that were reviewed in today's video, let me know in the comment section down below, what do you have, what do you want, and what do you like the most. Let me know. Thank you again for another great video. I love you all so damn much, to the moon and back. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope now you're considering subscribing and staying with me forever and ever. So go down below and click the little red button and make sure your notification bell is on so YouTube can notify you every time I upload new videos. Mwah! See you on the next one.